In 40 below zero in the frigid wilderness, this man's feet were frostbitten. He cut open a seal's belly with a small knife, then slowly inserted his frostbitten feet into the seal's body. He wrapped heated seal fat with scraps of cloth, applying it to his feet to treat the frostbite. Jack wanted to go home, but the journey was too far. Before him would be a death zone stretching 14,000 kilometers. This is a true story that happened. In 1945 during World War II, some German soldiers became prisoners of war, sentenced to 25-year terms. They were to be sent 10,000 kilometers away to Siberia to mine lead. There were no railways ahead. Everyone had to get off and walk. Along the way some froze to death, some starved to death, but no one dared to stop. After half a year of trudging, they finally arrived. Unlike the prison they had imagined, there were no walls or fences, no watchtowers either. Yet the extreme cold and the 1,000 miles of ice became an insurmountable barrier. Without food, escaping would only trap oneself in the vast Arctic snow. For 3 years of endless labor, the prisoners of war were like walking corpses at others' disposal. But Jack alone held firm to his belief, because his wife and daughter were waiting for him at home. He had to escape this hell on earth. During a chance opportunity, taking advantage of relaxed security, Jack climbed onto a conveyor belt and ran out. He climbed onto a coal car. Jack breathed the free air, but not even a minute later, the car suddenly stopped. He was discovered, then locked in an open-air water prison. The freezing rainwater chilled him until he could barely speak. When he returned to the cell, his companions looked at him with hatred. Because of his escape attempt, his companions had been starved for 5 days, severely injured. Jack asked the doctor to write a letter to his wife, but the doctor told him, not even a fly could get out of this place, let alone a letter. And the prison was surrounded by lead. Everyone would eventually die of lead poisoning. It turned out the doctor was also a German prisoner of war, and had thought about escaping long ago, but just a month earlier, he learned he had cancer. Seeing Jack's determined eyes, the doctor resolved to help him break out. The only hope was that after Jack returned home, he could visit the doctor's wife. Jack agreed. The doctor gave him his prepared food, clothing and supplies, as well as a pistol with 12 bullets. On a stormy night, Jack escaped from this earthly hell. He carried the doctor's share of persistence, and set out on the journey home. But he didn't realize, before him would be a death zone stretching 14,000 kilometers.